Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Today, motherfuckers, today, today is December the 9th, 2019. We got a couple more weeks till we in the new year. If you don't know who I am, get yourself familiar. I am Storm Lattimore. You can follow me on Instagram, forever, the number 4, ever, Storm Lattimore 804. You can also follow me on Twitter at Miss MISS Storm XXX. I'm also on Snapchat at Storm Lattimore. And you can go to my website, of course, and that's stormlattimorent.com. But this video is recorded exclusively for my YouTube channel. And if this is your first video watching, this is simply a opportunity for me to speak to you all about some of my thoughts and opinions and my ideas and so and so. And so today we're going to be discussing the gay agenda. We're going to be talking about the gay agenda today. The so-called gay agenda. Okay? Alright, so let me just say that I haven't done a video in quite a bit of time. It's been a couple of weeks since my last post. And I have been constantly working. I'm at work right now, so I can take the opportunity to record this video. I may be interrupted by my patient a little bit, but that's okay too, because I am at work. And so, like I said, this video is going to be discussing the gay agenda. So I came across this video on Facebook, and it was this guy, and he was upset. He was ranting about the gay agenda and how he felt as though the media, TV shows, entertainers, entertainment, how they are influencing the youth and others to be gay. And I find that to be a form of ignorance, because let me just we'll get there. So I heard his rant, and then I started reading the comments, because for me, the most interesting part of a post or watching videos or viral videos is to read the comments to see what other people say and trying to find people with like thinking, such as myself. And so I was just reading a whole lot of ignorant comments, and people were agreeing with this man who believed that, you know, people are being influenced to be gay. Now, I'm 34 years old, and I am a transgender woman, and I wasn't influenced to be who I am. Let me take that back. I was influenced to be who I was, but I wasn't influenced to be who I am. You're like, what the fuck does this bitch mean? Well, I grew up in a time period where you did not see transgender women on TV. You did not see gay people in relationships, making love, kissing. You didn't see these things, okay? And according to this man's belief and others like him, they believe that, you know, being that we see this type of stuff in TV now, that we're being influenced, or our children are being influenced to be this way. And where I disagree is, if that were true, then many people such as myself or like myself who have endured watching heterosexual couples, men and women, on TV. We've gone to church. We grew up in homes with fathers and mothers. We grew up around people who preached to us that being whoever we wanted to be in life was wrong or is not right. If all of that was an influence on my generation, and we still ended up being however we are, how is it that these people or these young people or society at this point is so brittle that they can be influenced to be gay or be trans or be who or whatever that you are? According to this man's belief, I should be a cisgendered male dating a woman with a family and kids. If I were to do that, then I would not be living my truth. I will be living a lie. I will go into a relationship with a woman knowing that I have feelings to be trans or feelings for a man, start a family, be on the DL, the down low, sneak around, cheat with men, maybe some women here and there, and then come and lay in the bed with my spouse, my wife. Because that would be more accepted than embracing who exactly you are. Society really need to make their mind up, because it's like we say that we want people to be themselves or be true to themselves or be honest with who they really are. But yet, when they become who they are or they tell us who they are, then we shun them or we make them feel ashamed or embarrassed for being who they say that they are or who they let the world know that they are. And it's like we want it two ways. We want to be able to say, we know that you are this way, so we can stay away from it, or we can protect ourselves or our kids or whatever, versus you being quiet about it. We still know what's up. I don't know. This shit is crazy. Just like people shunned or talked shit about Tank when Tank discussed, he didn't feel that, sucking a penis was gay. He basically drew the conclusion that you have to know what you like. You have to try something in order to know that you don't like it. And I don't believe that works for each and every person, but what I do believe is that plenty of women out here go and experiment with other women. They date them, they be in relationships, and they've gone on to be married and start families and be the upstanding evangelist in the Baptist church. Okay? And they're not gay. They're not labeled as that, but when a man does that, he is forever labeled as that. So it's just a double standard. It's a hypocrisy. The influence. Now, I think people have a problem with the fact that it's prevalent. You can see it now. People are not ashamed to be who they are. People are giving people a platform to be exactly who they are. Now, if anything has changed from my time period to now, is this. There is now a safe space for people like myself or different than I am to be who they are. There's a space for you to step into and say, it's okay to be who I am. And that makes a lot of people uncomfortable because they're not comfortable with either who they are or they're not comfortable with the idea of you being comfortable with who you are. So back to what I was saying, I just feel as though if, according to that man's thinking from that post that I was watching, I should be influenced by all of the music that I've listened to about selling drugs, about prostitution, about cheating on my girl, about having multiple hoes, about all these bitches and everything else. I was supposed to be influenced by that to be able to become who I am today. That doesn't make sense. Because if that was the case, I would not be a transgender woman. I didn't see transgender women on TV when I was coming up. I had to learn who I needed to be able to be who I am. So that gay agenda shit just kind of pisses me off. It just really doesn't make any fucking sense to me. I think it's just a way a safe space for people to really be hypocrites, to really be judgmental and hateful, that people have a space or an area to be exactly who they want to be. And I'm going to say this in closing. Black Lives Matters. You know, a lot of people jumped on this bandwagon a couple of years ago, and black men, some women have been dying at the hands of police and law enforcement. We've been coming across, or we've been talking about mass incarceration and improper arrest and things of that nature. And they want people to be able to support them and to stand up for their cause. And this year alone, we've had well over, I think, 40 or 50 transgender murders in the United States. And nobody cares about that, because those people are trans, and those people probably fooled or tricked some man. Or those people probably got exactly what they deserve. And these people have this type of thinking, and they want people to band together because we're black and support the other men and women who are dying in the streets. But there is no support for the black or people of color, trans people that have been getting killed in the streets either. So I'm tired of supporting causes or showing my support for causes when people don't support me or my cause or my community or people of my community or, black people as a whole, And this is not about race or anything like that, but this is just more of just the hypocrisy that we have within our community and how we don't band together, because we got the light-complected black people, we got the dark-complected black people, we got the gay black people, we got the people who hate the gay black people, we got, all these different genres of people under the black sun. And we won't let each other live, get ahead, and be who we are, without hating on them or trying to prevent them from being the best them that they could be. I don't believe that there is a gay agenda. I don't think that people really care if you're gay or not. But I think they want to make a space for people to be able to be true to who they really are, and live their honest to God truth. And we should be entitled to do that. But that gay agenda shit kind of pisses me off. Ain't nobody being influenced to be nothing. Either you are or you ain't. And if you ain't, then don't be. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and end this little video. Hope that you all have a great holiday season if I don't record another video, but I have so much to say because so much shit be on my mind. I would appreciate it if you would like, comment, or share my video. If you disagree with me, that's fine. I'll read about it. If you don't, I'll read about it, and I appreciate that as well. But this is my thinking on this situation. Fuck a gay agenda. That shit is some bullshit, and y'all know it. Talk to you later.